Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Di abot ang data!
GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Easy umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Farfallon amoroso, notte giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adocino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adocino d'amor.
Wow! Sumakses dahil abot kaya? Uy! Sumakses dahil walang arte! Wow! Sumakses dahil walang tigil! With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid, sumakses din ako! Mag-Fiber Prepaid na!
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Rules, we make them.
Limits, we go beyond them. One size fits all, hard pass. Introducing a groundbreaking DigiFlex mobile experience. Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority and customize all you want, because the real flex is when everything is built to your rules. Kick Mobile. Our way, our rules.
Ang sarap gumising sa umaga, sa tuwing naaamoy na ang luto ni nanay, ang daing at tinapay, at lalong-lalo na Virginia hotdogs, wala nang ang ibang gusto. Virginia hotdogs, ito ang baon kong paborito. Basta hotdog, Virginia. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Di abot ang data!
GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Easy umulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
worry! The Unleash with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolcino d'amor.
Wow! Sumakses dahil abot kaya? Uy! Sumakses dahil walang arte! Wow! Sumakses dahil walang tigil! With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid, sumakses din ako! Mag-Fiber Prepaid na!
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality, where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Rules, we make them.
Limits, we go beyond them.
One size fits all? Hard pass. Introducing a groundbreaking DigiFlex mobile experience. 𝐂𝐄𝐄 Mobile. Download the 𝐂𝐄 app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority and customize all you want, because the real flex is when everything is built to your rules. 𝐂𝐄 Mobile. Our way, our rules.
Ang sarap gumising sa umaga, sa tuwing naaamoy na ang luto ni nanay, ang daing at tinapay, at lalong-lalo na Virginia hotdogs, wala nang ang ibang gusto. Virginia hotdogs, ito ang baon kong paborito. Basta hotdog, Virginia. Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Di abot ang data!
GG bro! Don't worry! The Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Easy umulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! The Unleash with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
The logo features the number 25 to mark CESAFI's 25th anniversary, celebrating its legacy of excellence. A person holding a torch, inspired by the original CESAFI logo, represents the passing of knowledge and passion from past to present, honoring those who paved the way while inspiring the next generation. The rising stars symbolize young talents who are guided by the achievements of CESAFI Hall of Famers, echoing the slogan, "A legacy built, a future inspired." Laurel leaves reflect victory and recognition, highlighting the accomplishments of athletes, coaches, and leaders over the years. Lastly, the eagle head represents strength, vision, and forward movement, capturing CESAFI's commitment to growth and excellence for future generations.
Good evening ug maayong gabi sa tanan. Aniya kita karon sa Cebu Coliseum once again for some high school division basketball final action. Ako di ay si Casey Andibora ug kauban ako si Ben Ferraren. Og karong gabi mga higala, we will be watching the game number 2 of the UC Webmasters versus the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles. And with this game, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be noted that the previous one had a monstrous performance coming in from Basa.
Yeah, very big performance from Basa. 34 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Very good performance from him. You would want to think that, UC would really want to shut Basa down this time around in the second game, because that game was very close during that first half up until the second half started, and that's when Ateneo just went on a tear. Basa, I would say, went on a tear, knocking down 8 out of 10 three-pointers, all while having 73% in field goal efficiency.
And in our game story for today, Conquest versus Transcendence, we're now taking a look at our post-game statistics of game number 1, where the Magis Eagles have most definitely, clearly out-rebounded the Junior Webmasters.
Yep, they immediately have double the amount of rebounds, and you have to, look back at the elimination round where UC were actually known for their heavy rebounding offense, getting second chance points with those offensive boards. And in that first game of the finals, Ateneo just completely put a stop and denied that chance or that angle of generating points for UC.
Absolutely. Denying all that is none other than one of the key players, Lian Kent Basa, with, a very good slogan for him right now tonight is wet like his book. Basa, wet, all that wordplay comes into play tonight for this game. He had 32 monstrous points in the previous game, 4 rebounds with 8 3-pointers made out of 10. Just like mentioned earlier by my partner here, Ben Ferraren, 80% from the 3-point line with the keys to victory on your screens right now. Number 1, first and foremost, is swinging the ball to Basa.
Yep, of course, you have to swing the ball to Basa, get him to his spot, make sure he knocks down those points and generate like he did during that first game. Second is, of course, secure the paint. Mind you, again, you say they love to go for those second chance points, get those putbacks for some easy second chance points. And if you can deny that offensive option for UC, you can pretty much cut half of their regular scoring, their point generation. And of course, third, create space for the shooters. It's a very big point. It's a very big reason why Ateneo won was because Basa kept knocking down those shots from beyond the arc. And if they can recreate that, not just Basa, the rest of the team can step up and knock down threes as well, Ateneo will have an easy time winning this game.
speaking of easy time, if their big man steps up tonight or continue playing their level of dominance showcased throughout the entire season so far, especially Gonzalez, we have Gaviola and Lacson, three of the big men from the Sacred Heart School at 𝐸𝐻 Cebu Magis Eagles, continuing their reign tonight, they might just have a chance to get a 5-peat. But for more information about this team, ladies and gentlemen, let's pass it over to our courtside reporter who will take it away from here.
Thank you, Ben and Casey. Maayong gabi, CESAFI fans from the heart of the Cebu Coliseum. Welcome to a night where all signs point to the sky because the Magis Eagles are flying high. The Sacred Heart School at 𝐸𝐻 de Cebu is standing on the runway of history. One game, one win, one final flight toward the historic 5-peat. 4 years, it's been the Eagles dominating the finals. 5 straight titles, not just a streak, but a story written in grit, teamwork, and the Magis spirit that never stops beating. Just what Captain Benz Chua said, they're not here just to play, they're here to create history. Game 1 of this finals brought us that storm that is named Lion Kent Basa, the young gun from Palawan who carried 𝐸𝐻's heartbeat. With his 32 points, he didn't just score, but controlled the game and showed exactly why the 𝐸𝐻 is flying high. CESAFI fans, the Coliseum is raining blue tonight, and I just know that one score from the Magis Eagles and this Coliseum will explode. If Game 1 was their winning shot, tonight is their chance to leave their signatures on the clouds. CESAFI fans, brace yourselves. The wings are spread, the skies are clearing, and the Magis Eagles are taking flight. And tonight, they aim to cement their place in history.
Thank you for that wonderful report, Jenica. And of course, you know, we already got to see a fraction of this performance from Basa during that last or season 24 when he was the only rookie or the rookie that Coach Romel really leaned on to carry the workload when the starters were taking a bench. But of course, let's look over towards UC Main's keys to victory. Of course, the first one is outrun the defense.
Outrunning the defense created by the big men from the 𝐸𝐻 de Cebu Magis Eagles will be one of the keys to victory tonight, as well as locking down their shooters, especially in the form of Basa and Gonzalez, who have been two of the top scorers from the previous game. With the third key to victory is opening up high percentage shots, which will allow Mamza and Doverte to do their magic.
Yep, that's a very good idea to walk into here if you are UC. You were majority getting shut down. But of course, for more information, let's head it to our courtside reporter, Bella.
Right, thank you, Ben and Casey. You know, last night, the UC Webmasters forced a Game 3 in the college division. And tonight, the Baby Webmasters look to do the exact same. Good evening, Cebu. Maayong gabi, CESAFI fans. It's raining blue here in Cebu Coliseum as we gear up for the Game 2 of the high school basketball finals game of the CESAFI Season 25. And the UC Baby Webmasters are not done yet. After dropping Game 1 to the Magis Eagles, they're back with fire in their eyes, ready to give it their all and force a do-or-die game. Mamza led the charge in the first game, proving that when it matters the most, UC rises into the occasion. Tonight, they're here to show Cebu what they're made of. And earlier, assistant coach Reggie of the Webmasters shared that for this game, defense and pressuring the shooters are the most important focus of the Webmasters. Now, the big moment is here. Can the Baby Webmasters do it their all and secure that do-or-die game? Stay tuned because I'm passing now the ball and the mic to arena announcer, Mr. Genesis Garcia.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa sila. mo'y at sa langit ang pagaw, ay ginagang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng buwan, hangin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
This is our game number series between our reigning champions, the 4-peat Sacred Heart School Ateneo, the Cebu Magis Eagles, and the University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters. Let's now meet at center court. First, the entire lineup for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo, the Cebu Magis Eagles. At number 0, Adam Mangunlay. Number 1, Lion Kent Basa. Number 2, Henry Sueco. At number 16, Bench Anthony Chua. Number 7, Ivan Hofer Cardenas. At number 8, Jacob Steven Lacson. Number 9, Gabriel Kabibihan. Number 11, Boy Starley Jimena Jr. At number 12, Canan Rasmo. Number 13, Jarek Crute. Number 14, Deo Gabriel Gonzalez. Number 18, Jandre Richo. At number 37, Ian Joseph Monterola. Number 29, Kenan Michael Ayodele. And to complete the defending champions is number 34, Tan Gibson Gaviola. Magis head coach is Romel Rasmo. And now it's time to meet the entire lineup for the University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters. Number 4, Benz Earl Abrugar. Number 5, Sarix Russell Saberon Alejandro. At number 6, Adrian Cano. Number 7, Marty Luis Soto. Number 8, Allen Duverte. At number 9, Isaiah Castro. Number 10, Fitz James Ribamonte. At number 11, Bench Gamutan. Number 12, Jape Mamza. At number 13, John Perdon Sueco. Number 14, John Gabriel Giganto. At number 15, John De Horquia. Number 16, Aaron Carl Montesino. Number 17, J. Sander Bulagsak. And to complete the Baby Webmasters is number 18, Michael Raymond Sandial. Baby Webmasters head coach is Reggie Licanda. Once again, the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu and the University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters shake hands at center court. And now let's meet first, then starting 5, seeking to get a one big 5-pit contender, the Sacred Heart School Ateneo, the Cebu Magis Eagles. Starting center at number 8, a two-time champions, playing for his third finals appearance for the Magis Eagle, Jacob Blackson. Power forward number 14 from the Polog City, a first-year power forward, Gabriel Gonzalez. Under forward at number 16 from Banilad, Cebu City, a one-time champion, and it's his second finals appearance, number 16, Bench Chua. Shooting guard number 1, exploding 32 points in the first game from Nara, Palawan, one-time champion, Lion Kent Basa. And their starting point guard number 27 from Mandawi City, a rookie point guard, Yanni Monterola. Head coach for the Magis Eagles is Romel Rasmo. And now the starting five for the UC Baby Webmasters. Starting center at number 7 from Karkar City, Marty Soto. Power forward number 13 from Sibunga, Cebu, Jan Perron Sueco. Small forward at number 8 from Davao City, Allen Duverte. Shooting guard number 12 from Surigao City, Jay Bamza. And from Subang Dako, Mandawi City, starting point guard Serex Russell Saberon Alejandro. Head coach for the Baby Webmasters is Reggie Licanda. Game officials for this ball game: Umpire 1, John Day Paramilio; Umpire 2, Elmer Asignar; and crew chief Ian Borbe. Game is under the supervision of CESAFI Commissioner Felix Chiconoy Jr. with Deputy Commissioners Attorney Boyet Velez, Attorney Marvin Pañares, and Mitchell Danny Duran. Also in attendance is Dr. Timothy Ruel James Dihanio, Cebu City Sports Commission Chairman and CESAFI Sports Medicine Head. Let's play finals game number 2.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2. The Webmasters take that first possession, and Mamza fires a 3, blank, recovered, and a block in the first few seconds by Jacob Lacson.
Excellent way to start the finals here in the second game. Of course, UC went to go for the same play they did during that game 1. Mamza trying to go for 3. This time it won't get knocked down, and the play gets thwarted once again.
Ball will still remain with the Webmasters. Tapped away by the Magis Eagles. Inbound looking. Bit of trouble. Long pass right there to Soto. 9 seconds left to shoot. Soto driving inside. Right back outside to Duverte. 4 seconds left to the corner for 3. That's good for Alejandro.
Alejandro knocking down that 3. Waiting in the corner when that ball met his hands. He was ready to take that shot. And now UC take a 3-0 lead.
Basa with the ball, driving inside, kicks it over to the corner, right back outside for 3. Monterola, that's good!
Monterola knocks it down. Excellent response here from the Magis Eagles, and now they're going for a full court press here.
The Magis Eagles not keen on giving up any part of the floor. John Suico couldn't get it done. Onto the other end of the court. The 2-pointer won't go. Rebound Gaviola, and that's good. Gonzalez, rather, on the floor.
Excellent patience from Gonzalez, not jumping immediately. Going for the pump fake, getting the defense off their feet, and then making contact mid-air to draw that foul and get the and 1. And take a look at the replay here once again. Yeah, that's just UC jumping way too early there. Gonzalez didn't even go for a pump fake. He just got the rebound and gathered himself, took the jump, drew the contact, and got the basket.
Gonzalez gives the Magis Eagles their first lead of the game.
Yep, and mind you, Gonzalez, one of the newer acquisitions here from the Magis Eagles, was actually a player for UC before.
And a steal right away by Gonzalez. Secures the possession for the Magis Eagles once more. Monterola has the rock. In the corner, Chua inside. Lacson spins, moves. That's good! Jacob Lacson!
Lacson, the footwork from a guard, spins. Put UC on the spin cycle. And Duverte on the other end knocks down the basket.
Duverte with a quick response to silence the Magis Eagle supporters in the Coliseum, but Lacson gives them life once more.
Back-to-back baskets for Lacson. Coach Romel has really given him more trust and more playing time all throughout the season, and he's paying them back here now in the finals.
Duverte takes that ball away onto Alejandro on the other end. Layup won't go. Rebound for Chua.
Yeah, great defense from 𝐂𝐿𝐿, making his presence known on both sides of the court. Now, Ateneo with a 4-point lead can extend it once again.
Basa handling, puts up a three. No good that time. Soto with the rebound. And the Webmasters trailing by 4.
Now Soto here pressured up. Still managed to get it across.
Mamza, mid-ranger, no go. And ball will remain with the Webmasters.
I mean, that's been their point of attack all throughout the season. UC really love to go with Mamza and Duverte as their main points of attack. And no surprise here that they're getting more touches and more looks, especially in the finals.
And a timeout will be called right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a short break. Going back to the ball game, Soto on the inbound. Soto receives the ball rather. Duverte on the corner. That's good for 3 ball.
Slow reaction from the Magis Eagles. They left a wide open shooter and Duverte makes them punish.
Magis Eagles, Chua wide open for 3. That's good. Answers right back.
And hey, talk about sleeping on defense. UC do the same thing.
Soto all the way, won't go. Rebound Basa. Basa tries to go all the way as well, and it's good. Different outcome for the same play. Lian Kent Basa. And just like that, Ateneo now with 6 points ahead. So our referees.
Warning on court 14, Gabriel Gonzalez. Warning on court 13, John Bernard Seco. Both were talking. Shot clock at 21 seconds.
And a warning will be given to 2 players right there for that play. John Suico inside, spins, loses, regains, shoots, doesn't get it. Rebound Basa.
Yeah, Suico a bit too strong there on the inside. And on the Suico, or Basa I should say, excellent feed to Gonzalez for that response.
Basa, quick passing. Eyes on the court. Soto answers right back with a layup.
Yeah, excellent move from Soto. Sidestep to create some space between him and 𝐂𝐿𝐿 so he can knock that layup down. Now Ateneo with some movement.
To the corner. 3 ball won't go. Rebound. 𝐂𝐿𝐿 puts it up. That's good. 𝐂𝐿𝐿 already with 6 points to his name.
Yeah, 𝐂𝐿𝐿 excellent once again on the inside, getting the offensive board, and UC they need to do a better job of denying that offensive rebound.
Duverte loses out on that shot right there. Basa on the other end gets picked up by Gonzalez. And the 2-pointer is good. Another steal. Oh, up and under. No good. Duverte secures the possession. But what a defensive stoppage by the Magis Eagles right there.
UC Maine, they're not looking like themselves. They're kind of rushing things. It looks like the pressure might be getting on the junior Webmasters. They're not taking care of the basketball, and that's making their bad situation even worse now. Now they're currently down by 10, and now the coach needs to go to other options now on the bench.
Mamza, 3-ball won't go. It's not going in. Cardenas with the rebound. Now on to Basa. In the corner for 3. No go for Henry Suico. Mamza making his way through. Onto Bulagsak. The 3. That's good for the Junior Webmasters.
And finally, some offense getting generated here for the Junior Webmasters. Bulagsak able to knock down 3. And an interesting story here, Casey, is that Mamza, the leading scorer of UC, has still yet to make a basket.
Basa. Oh! Would you look at that young man right there? Up and under for Lian Kent Basa.
Basa, look at the hang time on that play. Soaring through the air, just like the Magis Eagles, and knocking down that up and under shot.
Lian Kent Basa obviously still having the momentum from the previous game, continuing his dominance on the court. He's taking very, very difficult shots, but he has to be rested for the time being, as Ateneo will make a couple of changes, as well as the Webmasters. Cano already inside the game as well. Mamza gives it to Bulagsak. Bulagsak, who just scored a 3, almost attempts another. Mamza thought about it. Mid-range pass to Giganto, missed. And that's going to be a costly turnover for the Junior Webmasters.
I believe that's already their 3rd or 4th turnover this early on. The Webmasters need to do a better job here down the stretch if they want to make this game close.
Henry Suico loses the possession right there. The Webmasters' defensive, interior defense, just proving to be a tad bit too strong.
And so far, it has not been Mamza's game for UC. But let's head on with our courtside reporter, Jenica. What do you have for us?
Yan Monterola opened the basket of the Magis Eagles with his 3-pointer just in the first minute of the quarter. Also, Jacob Lacson of the Magata City showed his determined Magis spirit, scoring 6 points just in the half of the first quarter. Earlier, I had a talk with head coach Romel Rasmo, and he said that he's confident that his players would step up on their game as they've been performing really well in the past few games. And right now, Cesafi fans, it's visible how these Magis Eagles are on their A game and playing for legacy, pride, and playing for blue and white that so many generations have carried before them. If their dominance continue tonight, there's no doubt blue will be on charge. Back to you, Ben and Casey.
And of course, it is an excellent start for Ateneo, an 8-point lead already, and we still have 3 minutes left in this first quarter. And mind you, the last time these two teams faced off, it was neck and neck. It was a very close first half, and if you're a UC fan, it's not a good sign to see Ateneo ahead this much this early.
Indeed, this much this early is sorting out to be a big problem for the Webmasters, but the Verte has an answer for that. 3-pointer cuts the lead down to 7. A long pass right there, missed by Gaviola. Couldn't quite catch that, and that's going to be a turnover for the Magis Eagles.
A wasted opportunity there. Suico a bit too high on the pass, but Coach Romel Rasmo making eye contact with Suico, giving him a heads up that it's okay. And it's time to make it up for it on the other end.
Bulagsak once more with the ball. Looks to Cano. The 3-ball is good. Adrian Cano narrows the lead right back down to 4 in just a span of a few seconds.
Back-to-back threes by the Junior Webmasters. The lead, as you mentioned, cut down to 4. Ateneo here with a quick response, calling a timeout to try and stem the bleeding. 'll. We'll be back with you, ladies and gentlemen, after
Right now we're going back to the ball game. Magis Eagles with the possession. Henry Suico having almost a double-double in the previous game. Cardenas, mid-range is good from the free throw line.
Soto just looking at Cardenas, getting Cardenas enough space to knock it down. It looked like it is a double foul on both 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄𝐒 and Gaviola. Neither center giving up the space in the paint and get awarded here with a double foul.
The Magis Eagles now within penalty. 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄𝐒 all the way. Gets a collision from Tan Gaviola right there. John Gabriel 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐄𝐒 on his way inside the basket gets fouled.
I think it might be a coach's challenge here. Used very early on, might I add, for UC. Coach's challenge already used, but with the recent state of the game, UC trying to claw back at this lead as the Webmasters only shy of 6 points off of Ateneo's lead, and we have not seen that much currently from Mamza, one of the star guards for UC this first quarter. I mean, the first quarter is about to end. Mamza still at a clean sheet of 0 points, but knowing Mamza, he will eventually come into the game here, as this, the start of the game too has not been ideal so far for the Webmasters.
Jape Mamza should wake up anytime soon, considering that last game he had 18 points and 2 rebounds.
It was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 34. That second foul on Tan Gibson Gaviola.
Gaviola gets slapped with an unsportsmanlike foul right there. Collides with 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐄𝐒 on that replay.
I mean, yeah, he used the side of his body there to kind of throw 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐄𝐒 off balance. Luckily for 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐄𝐒, he somewhat just landed on his bottom and making sure that he did not put any pressure or did not try to land on his arms. As 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐄e will knock down one of the unsportsmanlike free throws. And Gaviola subbed out now for Ateneo. Lacson checks back in.
Bulagsak to Soto. Soto has it. Gives it to 𝐂𝐂𝐒𝐒. The 3 ball won't go. Here comes Henry Suico. To Lacson, into the corner, Monterola. Inside now. Rasmo rather, 3 ball won't go.
Offensive rebound.
Ratio has it. Resets the play. Henry Suico inside floater. No good. Soto secures it.
Wow. UC, they had a chance there. They should have tried to go for the fast break here. Now they have to deal with this Ateneo big man in the paint.
Ooh, Soto. Big man who, says Soto as he drives into the basket.
Yeah, Lacson a little bit slow there to the step, and Soto just beats him up in the air.
Suico up against Bulagsak. Henry Suico inside. Ball is loose. Who's gonna take it? Cano snatches it away. Bulagsak now has it. Here come the Webmasters now. Their defensive efforts. Soto in the middle. Back to Bulagsak for 3. Air ball. Cano saves it. Gives it to Rasmo. And now here comes the Magis Eagles.
10 seconds left here. Will be the final possession of the game. Suico checking here. Pulls up from 3. Air balls it. It has just not been that game for Suico.
Very uncharacteristic of Henry Suico right there to be putting up those air balls this early on to the game. 2 seconds remaining. You have to put it up, and that's going to spell the end of our first quarter, 26-23 in favor of the Magis Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back for the second quarter. Going right back to the ball game, we enter the second quarter. Lian Kent Basa back in the game. Already has a couple of points to his name. 4 points to be exact. Basa. To Monterola. Back to Basa. Is getting double teamed successfully by Giganto. And Doverte right there stopping the onslaught from the Magis Eagles.
It's UC who draw the first points here in the second quarter. Great feed from Basa down to Gonzalez once again in the paint.
Right down the middle, Basa with the court vision. But on the other end, that's going to be Giganto once again going to the line for two.
Excellent now from Giganto. He's been really active so far this game. Already 4 points to his name. And mind you, this is the backup center for UC.
He's trying to prove his mettle in what should be one of the most meaningful games of his career. Down by 1 against the Magis Eagles. Giganto sinks 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
And Suico checking back in here for Ateneo. Interesting move here from Coach Romel, not giving as much time to Chua. Instead opting to go for Suico, who has not been having the best game so far.
Monterola to Henry Suico. Henry Suico inside, quick pass to Lacson. Intercepted by Castro. Bulagsak running right through. It's the ball tap, and it will remain a Webmaster possession.
Now you see with that baseline inbounds. Let's see where they go to here.
All the way to Duverte outside. Now to Bulagsak. Almost attempts a 3. Castro right back to Bulagsak. The 3 ball. Smothered by Basa. Oh, and that is another steal by Duverte right there.
Suico just making another mistake on the offensive end, turning the ball over. It's been a slow start for Ateneo so far. And you see, they've been doing an excellent job offensively to try and generate some points here.
Defensively, their efforts will not go to waste as well as they get the possession. Now Bulagsak onto Giganto. mid-ranger. Rattles out. Here comes the Magis Eagles. Monterola wide open, decides to give it to Gonzalez. Now on to Basa. Basa in trouble with Bulagsak. Long pass to the corner, Henry Suico. Back to Monterola for three. No good. Cano with the rebound.
And Monterola knocked one down earlier from that exact spot. This time not able to do the same. On the other end, it's UC.
Oh, what a pass there from Giganto to Castro. But Castro gets fouled on the way in by Basa.
It's been a pretty rough start so far for Ateneo. It's been UC all the way here to start our second quarter. Already 3 team fouls as well for Ateneo. They need to be careful, especially with Basa having 2 already.
Basa, if you're an Ateneo fan, you don't want to see him get into foul trouble this early on into the game. Castro, however, sinks the second shot. That's going to tie up the ball game.
But if we take a look at the points in the paint, it's been Ateneo dominating inside so far. You can credit Lacson and of course Gaviola for that.
Basa, the 3 ball won't go in. Rebound Gonzalez. Another attempt won't go. Basa still has it. On to Lacson now, right down the middle, no go. Rebound Basa. That's good.
Basa soaring through the air there to get that rebound and to get the putback. Finally, Ateneo get a made basket here.
Leon Kent Basa, 6 points already. Castro right down the middle to Giganto. Giganto puts it up inside. That's good.
Giganto once again, 8 points already for Giganto. You see here showing some fight, but they leave Basa wide open, and he can't make them pay this time.
Duverte runs right through, up against 4. Gives it right back outside to Giganto, who goes in once more. No good. Lacson secures it. Henry Suico. Right back to the corner. Suico to Basa. Setting up a play. Loses. Regains. Basa intercepted by Castro. Onto Bulagsak now to Cano inside. Right back to Bulagsak, and the 2-pointer is good.
Another few bad passes here from Ateneo, and now the lead taken right back by UC. Coach Romel Rasmo forced to call a timeout here. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with you after a short break.
It's Bella on the court side, and the first half is nearly wrapping up, and the UC Baby Webmasters has definitely got that solution to the most effective system to slow down the defending champions. Earlier, Coach Reggie shared that they've spent the entire preparations tightening their 2 to 3 defense rotations, knowing that in Game 1, giving Ateneo shooters too much space created an unstoppable momentum shift. Tonight, UC is applying those adjustments, focusing on defense, closing out quicker, and trying to battle Ateneo's size inside. And indeed, they are performing, continuing to pressure the shooters and contain the Magis Eagles big man. In their last huddle, Coach Reggie emphasized one thing: communicate and stay locked in, especially when defending Basa and Suiko, who have been tough covers all game long. It's still early and UC has plenty of time to turn things around. Let's see what the Baby Webmasters bring into the second half of this final showdown. Back to you, Ben and Casey.
Thank you, Bella. And indeed, UC has been locking down the Ateneo shooters. Well, the other end is going to be Bulagsak, missing a three-pointer. Suiko now has it, trying to direct a play here. Gonzalez, three-pointer won't go. Bulagsak with the rebound.
I mean, if UC are doing their best to make sure that the guards can't do what they normally do, it's going to have to be the big men who are stepping up. And a bright spot here for Ateneo has been Lacson this entire game, going back-to-back, scoring early in the first, and on the second, been mainly focusing on defense.
Noverte Castro loses the ball. Henry Suiko now spinning, puts it up, no good. John Suiko recovers the ball. Bulagsak spinning, going inside. Corner three, that's good for Bulagsak.
And a technical foul here been issued on both Suiko of the Magis Eagle or of the Webmasters. John Suiko picking up a technical foul, as well as Dio Gabriel Gonzalez from the Magis Eagles for taunting after the call. And it looks like they are going to go, or the officials are going to take some time to review the play. But it looked like John Suiko of the UC Webmasters did go for a little bit of an elbow shot towards Gonzalez, and Gonzalez answered after the after the foul called on Suiko. Went to go clap in Suiko's face, will get teed up as well for taunting.
Very, very heated game here at the Cebu Coliseum. Both teams trying to win that coveted championship title. Will the Magis Eagles complete the 5-peat, or will the Junior Webmasters extend the game?
Well, mind you, UC so far have done an excellent job locking down the shooters from the outside, and their big men have done a good job as well, stepping up on offense. Mainly Giganto from the bench, who's been scoring for them, creating when the starters have not been on the floor. And as well Bulagsak, where a game where Alejandro and Doverte, or I should say Mamza, have a combined 3 points, and that's only Alejandro with 3. Mamza still yet to score. It's been Bulagsak, the backup point guard, stepping up to the plate along with that big man Giganto, with a combined 16 points off the bench for UC. And the referees here, after official review, Yep, I pretty much understand what the call is.
Upon review, unsportsmanlike foul on number 13, John Perdon Suiko. Second personal foul on John Suiko. Technical foul on number 14, Dio Gabriel Gonzalez for taunting. First foul for Gabriel Gonzalez.
Unsportsmanlike for John Suiko. Take a looking at this play from earlier. There it is. John Suiko falls down, tries to get back up.
He even took an elbow at Gonzalez when he was down there, as Gonzalez will as well be called up for the technical for taunting. And Gonzalez will also shoot free throws here for the unsportsmanlike foul committed by 𝐂𝐄𝐄𝐒.
Gonzalez with 8 points. Make that 9 now. Dio Gabriel Gonzalez. Makes it 2 for 2. Ateneo now within 3 points versus the Junior Webmasters.
And it's been an excellent game so far. A very close game as Ateneo now have a chance to try and tie this up with a 3.
Resho drives up against 2. Resho will draw the foul on the contact. That's going to be another 2 free throws for the Magis Eagles.
Yeah, Resho, there's not been that many times this season where he's been trusted to handle the rock, but whenever he gets a running start, expect him to take flight in that painted area to try and score as he knocks down his first free throw.
John Ray Resho, 3 points to his name. The Magis Eagles having a rotation here. Makes that second one count as well. Now they're within 1 point.
Now UC with Doverte checking back in now, as well as Mamza.
Mamza right back to him. The 3 ball is good, and Jape Mamza scores his first 3-pointer of the game.
We talked about it. Mamza gonna show up anytime soon now. He makes his presence here in the second. And the shot is waved off as the foul was called before Gaviela went into a shooting motion.
And that's gonna result in the Magis Eagle possession. 3 fouls already for the Junior Webmasters, but Ateneo in penalty needs to be a bit more careful. Resho against Mamza. Right back to Henry Suico. Inside, Resho couldn't quite get it. That's going to be still a Magis Eagle basketball.
Yep, but with 6 seconds on the shot clock, Ateneo need to make a quick shot attempt here. Cardenas to Resho outside. No good on the 3-pointer. And if we take a look at the 3-point field goal percentage here, it's UC who has been shooting it better than Ateneo.
50% for UC, while only 2 out of 12 for the Magis Eagles. And right now, Giganto checks back into the game in place of Isaiah Castro. Once again, the Junior Webmasters not giving an easy possession for the Magis Eagles. Even at the inbound, they're having trouble getting the ball in. Right now, as we're waiting for the game to resume, officials reminding the players to keep their distance, keep the physicality at bay. Gaviola now onto Henry Suico. Henry Suico driving from the middle. No go, but an offensive foul will be called against Henry Suico. And that's going to be his second personal foul of the game.
Suico's troubles just keep on persisting here. Still another turnover committed by Suico. More chances for UC to extend their lead here.
Alejandro looking to make this work. the point. Alejandro inside, kicks it to the big man inside, wide open.
Rebamonte scoring on the inside. Cardenas now tries to answer with a three. No good. Offensive board. Resho there for the putback.
Resho, good conscious there to get the offensive board. Mamza takes it right back out to Rebamonte. Then to Duverte.
That's a traveling
violation against Duverte. Will give the ball right back to the Magis Eagles.
Wasted opportunity there from the UC Junior Webmasters. They had a chance to extend their lead some more, and now it's Ateneo with a chance to cut this lead down. Resho.
Monterola driving inside, gets taken away by Mamza. And on the other end, Alejandro, the layup won't go. Giganto with the rebound.
And it's a goaltending violation as Gaviola hit the backboard. It will be counted, and that's another note for Ateneo to check here.
Here goes the Magis Eagles. They tried to challenge, but the referees aren't having any of it. Cardenas from the free throw line. That's good.
Cardenas again from that free throw line, just elevating and dominating as he knocks down another free throw line jumper to cut the lead to 4.
And right back to the ball game. Webmasters get the possession. Here comes the Webmasters. Mamza spinning, puts it up, no good. Rebound Rasmo. Almost gets taken away, but Cardenas secures. Back to Cardenas. Then on to Rasmo. Long three, air ball. The Webmasters regain the possession.
Wasted opportunity there for Ateneo, but I think Coach Romel Rasmo will be okay with that shot, as Rasmo was wide open there at the top of the key. Just unfortunate that he didn't put that much force in that shot, as Mamza on the other end can't knock down the three.
And a foul will be called against the Junior Webmasters, and they're already in penalty. So Ateneo has a chance to further narrow the gap here.
Yep, as Resho heading to that free throw line. Knocked down both a while ago, knocks the first one here.
Resho, 7 points to his name already. Knocks the second one down as well.
Now UC might be feeling the pressure here. Only a 2 points, or a 2-point lead is what sets them apart from Ateneo, and Ateneo really putting on the pressure. as another block shot from Cardenas.
Good defensive effort by the Magis Eagles as Cardenas has the possession now. Resio, long three, won't go in. Rebound Alejandro. Just 4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Alejandro looks to go inside, up and under. Doesn't count, but he will earn a trip to the line for 2.
And Monterola fell down there, giving Alejandro that running start to explode to the rim and draw the foul. Almost looked like he would have gotten an N1. But 2 free throws coming up here for Alejandro to extend their lead back up to 4. Both teams with still 1 timeout remaining here in the first half with 15.9 seconds left. And UC's lead growing back up to 3. Alejandro still with 1 more free throw. He does make the second. Now Ateneo down by 4, and shot clock turned off here as this is going to be the final possession.
Henry Suico spins, shoots, that's good! Beautiful, beautiful moves from Henry Suico. Alejandro puts it up, hits the timer, and that's going to be the end of our first half. What a close game, ladies and gentlemen. UC Main Webmasters 44 and Ateneo with 42. We'll be right back after the halftime break.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a tuo giro d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a tuo giro d'amor.
Wow! Sumakses dahil abot kaya? Uy! Sumakses dahil walang arte! Wow! Sumakses dahil walang tigil! With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid, sumakses din ako! Mag-Fiber Prepaid na!
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
What is up, CESAFI fans? We are through halftime of this do-or-die basket between the Baby Webmasters and the Magis Eagles. And we have here our proud parents of both players from ADC and UC Main. We have here Vito Cardenas and 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐿𝐄. First of all, Mom and Sir, thank you so much for being with me here today. How are you guys enjoying the game so far?
Maayo, salamat sa Ginoo nga hatag siya mayong panahon. Proud parents.
Well, mayong hapon sa tanan no, sa tanang mga nanaaw karong gabi naman di ay karon. Nag-enjoy jud ko sa pagtan-aw karon sa duwa kay puros mga maayo nga mga players. Unya medyo nakulbaan pod ko. Kano lang.
Sir Vito and Miss 𝐂𝐿𝐄, any message to your sons playing in this important match in their lives?
Any message to your son? Para sa anak ko, always trust in God habang naglalaro kasi siya yung nagbibigay ng lakas at enjoy lang sa duwa. Sport lang kanunay.
Well, akong message no sa ako ang anak nga nagdulad karon nga wan lang gyud maminaw sa coach nila unya padayon lang gyud ang ilahang kusog nga hinaot nga fight lang gyud og magkuan sila kato lang maminaw gyud sa ilang coach kung unsay itudlo para sa ilahang mga play nga dapat nga ilang buhaton karon. Kana lang.
Before we end this interview, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out ko sa taga Bohol o sa Ateneo community. Salamat.
Shout out ko sa mga taga Davao, Panabo City, sa amuang lugar dito sa Barangay Dapco, Ibanez family, Panis family, ug ako ang pamilya karon, akong mama, ug ako ang mga anak na dito, akong anak na dito sa likod nagtanaw karon. Nagbiyahe gyud sila gikan sa Davao aron mananaw lang gyud diri. Og Sakya family, si akong anak gikan man na sa Sakya. So hello to Sakya School from Davao po.
All right, guys, thank you so much again for being with me today. And Cesafi fans, the thrill is not yet over as we head to the third quarter of this match. And let's see if we will have Game 3 or the Magis Eagles will claim their 5th title today. We would also like to thank our sponsors for making this season possible. Basta Virginia, Smart Communications and PLDT, Crayon Lab, Cebu Landmasters, Malton and Mikasa, Sonac, Kick, Puso P, and PLDT Home and Smart Communications. Thank you to all our partners for making this season possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that halftime interview with both parents showing their support for their respective children here in the game, let's take a look at our halftime statistics right now.
Yep, and if we take a look at it right here, you can see that one team has been dominating in the paint and the other has been getting their points off of turnovers and off of threes. So if we take a look at the Ateneo side, they have out-rebounded UC by about 10 rebounds, 17-27, and the points in the paint as well, about a 10-point difference from there. And if we take a look at their bench points, it's been UC's bench stepping up, mainly off of Giganto and Bulagsak. And for Ateneo, they have not been able to get as much production from their bench outside of Resyon. If we take a look at the leading scorers here, Bulagsak, Duverte, and Giganto, all with 8 points, and Alejandro with 7 for UC. And if we take a look at Ateneo, Gonzalez with 10, followed by Resyo's 8, Basa's 6, and then Lacson 6 as well. An even spread on the scoring here, but UC has overall been the better team in terms of 3-point shooting, getting points off of turnovers, and of course with the effectiveness of that bench unit, outscoring Ateneo's bench by a total of 8 points down the stretch. And at the start here of the third quarter, might I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, in the first game, it was about this close, a very close game, up until that third quarter started, and Ateneo just took a commanding lead and held on to that lead ever since, up until the final buzzer.
And now, as we start our third quarter, will the story be the same, or will UC rewrite history right here? Duverte now has the possession. Duverte trying to create some separation there. Gives it to Giganto. Giganto pushing his way inside. No good. Giganto loses the ball. It's going to be Magis Eagles possession.
Excellent hustle from Basa. That's the guard diving to get that rebound. Giganto, unfortunate for him, he was the last one to touch that ball before it went out of bounds. And now Ateneo with a chance to score here first in that third quarter.
Basa to Monterola. Monterola inside. Oh, what a physical Physical contact there against Gonzalez. Gonzalez will have to go to the line for 2 there.
And Gonzalez, the leading scorer of the game currently, 10 points. Could go up to 12 if he can knock down both, and he could possibly tie the game. Misses the first. Unfortunate there once again from Gonzalez. And Casey, overall, between these two teams, it's Ateneo who's been shooting more efficiently, or throughout the season, it's been Ateneo shooting more efficiently from the outside, from beyond the three-point arc. But right now, in this game, they've shot 12 of 16. They've only made 12 out of 16 attempts from beyond the arc, compared to Ateneo, or compared to UC, who have shot 7 out of 16.
Oh, John Suico gets blocked by Lacson despite the fake right there.
And once again, the strength of UC has mostly been that second chance point production, or from getting points off of second chances. And now with this Ateneo squad, these towering giants, it's been hard for the big men of UC to generate points off of those rebounds.
Monterola cuts right through, gets blocked by Soto. Defense on both sides of the floor, just not allowing easy baskets to go through. Lacson puts it up, no go. Rebound, Marty Soto. Alejandro gets it over to the other side. Nagmamadali, gets stopped. Giganto takes it up. No good, but a foul will be called against Lacson right there.
And Lacson caught hitting the arm there of Giganto. So Giganto will be headed to that free throw line to shoot for 2. Giganto currently tied for the leading scorer of UC, 8 points, along with Doverte and Bulagsak. And Giganto's been getting a bit more minutes here compared to the starting center.
They want to keep the momentum for Giganto going, but he misses those shots. Here come the Magis Eagles now. Basa.
Ateneo with a chance here to take the lead with a made basket, and they turn the ball over.
Alejandro steals it, gives it to Mamza. The layup. What a block from Basa. Basa doing everything right here, offensively and defensively. Rejected.
Basa met him at the top, swats the ball away like a fly. An excellent defensive play from the young guard.
Duverte spinning, has the possession. Too tall of a pass there, too high. And that's going to result in a turnover.
Excellent play from Lacson and Basa, double teaming as soon as Duverte, or as soon as the big man rolled.
Chua to Gonzalez inside Monterola. Back to Gonzalez, and that floater is good.
Gonzalez, this acquisition from Ateneo has been a diamond in the rough for them here in the playoffs. 13 currently, the leading scorer of the game. Gonzalez has stepped up in a big way for Ateneo.
Soto will get a call right there. He was the one who fouled the Magis Eagles on the way up. Offensive right there. Monterola has the ball. On to Chua. Chua takes a shot. Gives it to Basa inside Lacson. Second chance. That's good for Lacson.
Excellent feed once again from Basa, finding the big man in the paint, and it's 𝐂𝐿𝐿. Excellent positioning, excellent anticipation for the pass, and he gets rewarded with another easy basket in the paint because of Basa's excellent court vision. And that's an offensive foul, and it's called on Soto for the illegal screen. UC answer kindly with Monterola's foul, with a foul of their own.
4 fouls already for the junior Webmasters. Getting a bit dicey here. Almost in penalty now. Monterola kicks it over to Chua, right back inside. Recovered by Basa. Basa to Monterola. Monterola driving, Mamza. But that's going to be an offensive violation against Monterola as well.
An offensive foul called on Monterola as Alejandro went down. And the ball back in the hands here of UC. But of course, some changes here as 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄, or Henry 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄, checking back in here for the Magis Eagles.
Duverte having the possession now. Gives it back to the point. Alejandro. This is Chua spinning, moving, no good. Tapped away, recovered by Duverte. Back to Mamza. Driving inside, went back outside to Duverte. Duverte won't go. Tapped away by 𝐂𝐿𝐿.
Excellent defense from 𝐂𝐿𝐿, but Chua is down, and he's down hard, holding that left ankle. Looks like he may have twisted his ankle on the way down. And that's the captain for Ateneo down, as Kabibihan, Cardenas, and Gaviola make their way to their captain in agony right now on the floor and in pain.
Chua looks like he's being helped up right now. We hope he's going to be okay in this game. We definitely need the presence of bench Chua inside the court for the Magis Eagles.
And now they're going to have to play for Ateneo fans hopefully a while without their captain.
Basa right back outside, loses the possession. Gonzalez turning the ball over.
Gonzalez could not quite get that pass. Now it's UC looking to score here.
Alejandro driving inside to Giganto. Soto between the leg pass, recovered again by Soto. Soto inside, right back outside to Mamza for 3. No good. Rebound Giganto, taken away by Basa. Basa now commandeering the team. Gives it to the corner, wide open 3, no good. Rebound on Duverte.
Yeah, Resio with some excellent off-ball movement there, and 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄 almost got the steal.
Duverte, long 3, won't go.
𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄 pushing the pace, bullet pass, a bit too strong, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover here from Ateneo. And for more information about the ball game, let's head over to our courtside reporter Jenica with a report.
Thank you, Ben and Casey. We're back for the third quarter, and the Magis Eagles are absolutely refusing to let up, with Captain Bench Chua out of the game. The intensity and energy from the first quarter have been carried over. As expected, Lion Kent Basa has been doing a good job with his mindset to ace this game so that their sacrifices as a team would pay off. Earlier, I asked Coach Romel who's the player he is expecting to step up, and one of it is Deo Gabriel Gonzalez, and he really knows his team because Gonzalez has been performing remarkably for the Eagles, scoring 13 points. And I had a chat with Henry 𝐂𝐿𝐿, and he said He's not taking this finals for granted, and true to his words, he closed the gap just before the second quarter ends. Crucial for the Magis Eagles if they want to be champions this night. As the clocks keep tickling, we can really feel the tension and excitement building. Magis Eagles, just like what Coach Romel said in the huddle, keep it simple and you'll have your way up to the 5-pit title. Back to you, Ben and Casey.
Thank you, Jenica. And indeed, no, Gonzalez, Dio Gabriel Gonzalez, stepping up to the plate here already with 13 points to his name. Only one foul for him as well. A much cleaner slate for him so far.
Up and now Resho for Ateneo heading to that free throw line to shoot for 2 with a chance to extend their lead up to 9.
There's going to be a 4-point lead by the Magis Eagles now.
And I think some of the players actually thought that was the second shot attempt. Went to go for the rebound, and Resho does knock down both.
Now they extend it to 5. Giganto gets recovered. Castro right back outside. Giganto for 3. No good. Rebound. Gaviola. Here comes Henry Smico driving inside. Pass to the open man. That's good. The Magis Eagle connection connects and extends their lead to 7 points. Back to the ball game now. The Webmasters trailing by 7. Bulagsak comes back to the game as well.
Bulagsak, an excellent player for UC. He's been scoring off the bench, or creating off the bench. And Resho again with another steal for Ateneo.
Resho misses, but recovery by Ivan Cardenas completes the extension for the Magis Eagles, now up by 9.
And the Eagles not letting up after the timeout. UC, after that timeout with a turnover, that's not what you want to see from the junior Webmasters if you are a UC fan.
Giganto. 3 ball from Cano won't go, but Giganto couldn't clean things up. Still no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Henry Smico, who's going to drive all the way inside. Pass to Gaviola, then to Basa, wide open. 3 is good! Lian Kent Basa! Is this the start of his shooting menace?
Basa with a big 3-pointer sends the Ateneo crowd here going wild, sending them off their feet, and UC try to answer with a 3 of their own. It's not good.
Giganto with the rebound, kicks it right back outside. Another 3-pointer from Cano, won't go. Bulagsak gets the rebound, but a foul will be called against the Magis Eagles right there.
Looks like it's a foul on Resho, a loose ball foul, as Suico, or John Perdon Suico, checking in for UC.
along with Cano. Long pass to Cano, who's wide open again for another 3 attempt. Still no go. The shots are not going in for the Webmasters, and Ateneo will abuse every single point of that. And a technical foul whistled here. It's on Castro. I think he was given a technical foul for flapping. It was because he was faking a foul, and Castro, or the referees, the officiating crew, quick to call his bluff, as Basa now will be headed to that line to shoot for 2, or to shoot the technical free throws. Lian Kent Basa, definitely not the man you would want on the free throw line, considering that during their last game, the entire squad of the Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles had a 57.9% free throw percentage. He makes that shot count. Lead now with 13, and a 3-pointer won't go. Gaviola with the rebound. Back out to Recio. And Recio travels and turns the ball over. And UC here with a chance to get some points on the board, because their time, or their time remaining, is slowly running out here. We still have 1 quarter to go and 1 minute and 20 left in the third. Alejandro, guarded by Recio. Bulagsak. Mamza gets the ball. Mamza, separation. The 3 ball won't go in. John Suico gives it to Basa. Basa tries to run all the way through inside. Gaviola, that's good! Gaviola, the trailer, and once again, Basa affecting the game in a big way. This time not scoring, but this time off a pretty dime to Gaviola. That's going to be a foul called against the Magis Eagles. Janry Recio with 4 personal fouls to his name now. He's going to have to be subbed out for the time being. Monterola comes back into the fray, as Alejandro will be the one to shoot for 2. Now with Alejandro headed to that free throw line. This so far has been the largest lead of the night for Ateneo, 15. Cut down to just 14 now off of that Alejandro made free throw. But UC need to find a way here to stem the bleeding, because their interior defense has not been perfect. Alejandro goes 2 for 2 there, stopping the onslaught from the Magis Eagles. Henry Suico commandeering. Suico still has it. Goes inside, the layup won't go. Rebound still, the Magis Eagles. 3 ball won't go again. Long pass all the way to the other end. Alejandro completes the layup. Leads cut down to 11. Henry Suico has it. 5 seconds left to shoot. Henry Suico passes to Lacson. Lacson makes it count. Every single point counts in this grand final, game number 2 in Ateneo. Now with a 13-point lead versus the Webmasters 48. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back for the 4th and final quarter.
at 6 p.m. Once again, player number 3 of the Sampo Classico will be tomorrow's 𝐅𝐈𝐍 at 6 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man you can see there on your screen, that is Jared Bahay, J-House, supporting his team tonight, the Magis Eagles, as we go back to the ball game in the fourth and final quarter. Alejandro has the rock, guarded by Monterola. Double teamed, Otto Giganto. Giganto inside, gets stopped by Lacson. That's going to be a traveling violation for Giganto right away as Ateneo regains the possession. And right now, Monterola has the rock. Onto Basa. Basa driving inside. That's good for Leon Kent Basa!
Yeah, and once again, Casey, it's been similar. It's been a similar fashion in game one, where that first half has been very close, and UC actually came into that third quarter ahead by, I believe, 4 points, or 5, I should say, entering that third quarter. But once that third quarter closed, it's been Ateneo all the way leading here in the fourth and final quarter to start.
Starting it off is Ateneo. Basa scoring the difficult shot, extends their lead to 15 points. 15 is a considerably big number in the fourth and final quarter, since there's no other quarters left. You just have 9 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this ball game to try and catch up to 15 points.
And now, with 9 minutes and 22 seconds left, UC here have a very big job on their hands. And down the stretch, you have to ask, Casey, do the players here have that level of conditioning where down the stretch they can keep playing at 100% after 4 quarters of play from both of them, as the Ateneo crowd showing their happiness as the Magis Eagles currently up by 15 points here, and looks like the officiating crew have made a decision. Looks like it is a off-ball foul here. The third personal foul on Basa, or unsportsmanlike, I should say. And free throws now coming up for Rebamonte.
Ateneo still holding on to a comfortable 15-point lead as the officials are starting to get this ball game going.
Officiating crew still having a word here with the UC Webmasters coaching staff as they try and talk things out. So Basa subbed out here after committing that unsportsmanlike foul. Oh, it's been that type of night for Basa. You know, not the typical game one Basa night where he knocked down 8 out of 10 threes, but this time he's been making so many crucial passes, crucial assists, and he's been scoring efficiently as well.
Rebamonte starting to feel the pressure here. Couldn't sink any of those free throws.
Up in the Ateneo crowd. It's like they're celebrating a fiesta with those 2 missed free throws.
Alejandro on the inbound. Looks to Duverte.
And a foul once again called on Monterola. That's Monterola's 4th now, I believe. Or it is actually just his 3rd, the 2nd team foul for Ateneo here.
Alejandro with the rock. Kicks it over inside man. Pushing his way through. Gives it right back to Soto. Soto doesn't score. Rebound Monterola. And the Magis Eagles now on the offensive. Monterola gives it to Henry Suico. Henry dribbles. Separates for the 3. Won't go. It's going to be Webmasters ball now with 8 minutes and a half to go.
Yep, and now Lacson slapped with a warning for trying to fake a foul. As you see, back to the drawing board with this possession to try and cut down that lead. Now with lesser time.
Alejandro to Mamza. Mamza, long 2. Won't go. The putback by Giganto won't go in as well. Now Chua back in the game. 3 ball. In and out for Gonzalez.
Yep, and now Gonzalez. Everyone thought in that arena, including me, thought that was going to go in. He was wide open. No one was marking him off of that trailer roll.
Gonzalez to Henry Suico. Inside, gets the ball tapped away, taken by Giganto. Giganto now to Alejandro.
And another bad pass from Suico.
Alejandro to Soto. Soto driving inside, kicks right back outside to Duverte. No go. Rebound Mamza. Inside to Giganto. Loses the ball, loses the possession. Henry Suico behind the back pass to Rasmo. Wide open for 3. No go. Rebound. Suico. Suico runs his way inside the paint. Down to Chua. Gonzalez from the free throw line. That's good.
And Gonzalez, another big basket from Gonzalez, the largest lead of the night, 17-point lead for the Magis Eagles with 7 minutes to go here in the game 2 of the CESAFI Season 25 High School Championship game.
Alejandro loses the footing. Chua inside to Gonzalez. No go. Gonzalez takes it back. That's good. Dio Gabriel Gonzalez.
Back-to-back baskets from Gonzalez. And the starting power forward of the Magis Eagles once again making his presence known here in the closing quarter. Back-to-back baskets to give Ateneo now a 19-point lead.
Ateneo with 6-7 points. UC Maine Junior Webmasters with 48 to their name. A 19-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 19 for the Junior Webmasters.
It's Bella on the court side, and CESAFI fans, the atmosphere here in the Coliseum is absolutely electric. Blue crowd is roaring, the hints of yellow and whites are rising, and every possession feels like it could shift the entire momentum. With just minutes left in the ball game, the Baby Webmasters are fighting to stay within striking distance, playing with every urgency on every rebound. Finals na ni guys, dili ni practice. Those were the words shared during their huddle. And as they lead the momentum from them, it's the heart of the Baby Webmasters versus the defending champions. And it's raining blue, but we'll soon find out if yellow or... Back to you, Casey and Terrence.
Thank you, Bella. And just like that, you know, finals na ni, dili practice. That is such strong words to remember for all players from both sides. You have to remember you're playing on the biggest stage at this point of your career.
And once again, UC here with a chance to extend the game or extend the series to a third game. They're currently down 18, I should say. And Bulagsak with another free throw.
Makes 2 for 2. Bulagsak, crucial points. Lead cut down to 17. 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐄 onto Cardenas. Right back to Henry 𝐂𝐄𝐒, who drives inside. No good. Rebound Giganto. Looks for his open teammate Mamza, gets taken away by Chua. Chua, traveling violation by bench Chua.
Up, and with that turnover, UC here have a chance to cut this lead down a notch, but with Basa checking back in for 𝐂𝐄𝐒, UC, or the Webmasters, the junior Webmasters, will have to find a way to deal with Basa's antics once again.
Bulagsak to Giganto. Inside, loses the possession. Costly turnover. That's going to be a wide open three. That's good for John Ray Resio. And now the lead is up to 20.
That's the largest lead of the night, KC. And now, with a 20-point lead and still 5 minutes and 25 seconds left, you have to ask yourself, UC still have a shot here. Duverte making a basket there, and a crucial one at that for the Webmasters.
Quick two-pointer for Duverte. As Basa now has the ball. Basa gives it inside to Cardenas. Cardenas hesitates, gives it right back outside. Another three. Won't go. Rebound, Basa won't get it. However, his offensive rebound will result in a two-pointer. Leads back to 20.
What is Mamza doing? He was supposed to be boxing out Basa. He was complaining to the referees about a non-call. But instead of trying to defend, Basa comes up with some basket and a rebound as well. And Duverte now with an answer, a three-pointer to cut this lead down. But still a big and a wide margin before the Webmasters are within sight of that Ateneo lead.
17-point game courtesy of a three-pointer for the junior Webmasters. Chua gives it to Basa inside now. Cardenas fades away, no good. Rebound taken by Giganto. Giganto trying to go all the way through. What a block by John Ray Resio!
And Resio with a monster block and a technical foul on Cardenas for taunting. And now Gonzalez checking back in. Technical free throws coming up here for Bulagsak. As Bulagsak not able to knock down the first.
And the UC Main Webmasters still trailing by 17 here. Basa. Now is the rock up against Duverte. Basa. Trying to make his way through Cardenas. Gives it back to Basa. Basa driving inside the lane. That's good!
And Basa once again dismantling the UC Main interior defense. Driving to the lane, finding the driving lane and scoring in the paint, and Cardenas on the other end says no to Alejandro, or to Duverte I should say.
Basa still has the rock now. Almost gets stolen. Basa driving inside once more. Ball snapped away. Cano recovers. Gives it to Bulagsak. Bulagsak 1v4. Back to Cano for 3. No good. Rebound, Resio. A lot of players from the Magis Eagles stepping up in game number 2 here. Namely, Resio. Offensively and defensively, Resio loses the possession, but a foul will be called against the Webmasters.
And a substitution now for Ateneo. Suiko checking back in here. Looks like for Chua. As if we take a look here, already a double-double from Lian Kent Basa with 16 points and 11 rebounds. And not to mention those 4 assists, who just kept the momentum and the morale high for the Magis Eagles. Now, with just 2 minutes and 36 seconds left and a 19-point deficit, UC Main Junior Webmasters need to find a way back in this game because time is running out and you don't get many chances like this.
Absolutely, 2 minutes and 36 seconds. All that's left for the Webmasters to claw back a 19-point game. The Magis Eagles, their fans, their players, their coaches starting to feel the momentum despite being in penalty.
Yep, and Ateneo still with a very big lead. And once again, Casey, it's been the same story as that game 1 where the first 2 quarters have been very close, even favoring UC at one point. But now, since the start of that second half, UC have just fallen off of a cliff. They had 44 points in that first half. Here in the second, not much has been added to that tally.
Bulagsak with the ball. Oh, costly turnover to Abrogar.
Yep, and now the Magis Eagles, they need to just hold on to this basketball. They need to hold on to this lead. Cardenas with a screen. Basa driving. Right hand! Basa hammering the nail to the coffin as the final 2 minutes here announced by our game announcer. And there's not much time for UC to mount a comeback here. Soto, nothing there. Spins. Right hook. It's good. And a substitution here. Rasmo checking back in for Resio as the final minute and 45 seconds here underway. Suiko brings it up for Ateneo.
Comes Henry Suiko. 19-point game again. Suiko driving. Puts up a 2. That's good!
Suiko, that's his first made basket of the game.
It's been a rough game for him, but he's made the pass. He's made those steals. He's made those defensive stops. Soto Tocano with 8 seconds left to shoot. The corner, Bulagsak, 3-ball. Won't go in. Rebound, Cardenas. 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
And Ateneo fans, they can feel it. They can feel it. Ateneo slowly standing up and clapping. They can feel that 5-peat. 𝐂𝐄𝐀 drives, draws the foul, will get hit. And he will take a tough fall here as 𝐂𝐄𝐀. Looks like we'll just walk it off.
And a swap coming in for the Magis Eagles as they now know they are securing this win. 49.3 seconds left. 21-point game. Timeout from the Webmasters. They need to pull off a miracle. At least 7 3-pointers in quick succession just to narrow down this lead. 49.3 seconds. Lots of fans already standing up for Ateneo de Cebu, Magis Eagles. The Cebu Coliseum is filled to the brim with t-shirts in blue supporting their 5-peat attempt.
Yep, and now after, or I should say, all that stands between Ateneo and this 5-peat is those final 49.3 seconds. And Ateneo and the Magis Eagles have played one heck of a game here, dominating in the second half. They have held UC for a combined 13 points in the second half. Ateneo has scored more in the third quarter compared to UC in the last two.
This is so heartbreaking for the Webmasters to fall and crumble at the biggest stage. Oh, nasty hit right there. And Henry 𝐂𝐄𝐀 makes that shot count. 22-point game. 𝐂𝐄𝐀. Oh no, it won't be 𝐂𝐂𝐀, but Soto rather. Coming back to the game. And 𝐂𝐂𝐀, Ayodele in the game now. Rasmo to 𝐂𝐂𝐀. They're trying to run things down. Henry 𝐂𝐂𝐀. And a pushing foul will be called against Marty Soto.
And as the clock winds down, you see they've slowly come to terms with the outcome of this match. 35 agonizing seconds here for the Webmasters.
Ayodele hit with a traveling violation right there. But that's not gonna matter as much right now because in 31.3 seconds, the Webmasters, all they can do is damage control right here. Abrogar onto Bulagsak. Right back. Tocano, the 3-ball won't go. Rebound Castro. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a career, what a season for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles as they complete the 5-peat, a historic 5-peat. White and blue rain down inside the Cebu Coliseum. You can see the fans going wild. One big fight, one big five. Cebu Coliseum in Magis Eagles shambles right now. Lots of confetti raining down, ladies and gentlemen. This has been 𝐂𝐄𝐒 Borja and partnered here with Ben Ferraren. Ladies and gentlemen, what a good game it has been. And right now, let's pass it over to our courtside announcer for the awarding ceremony.
Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. Your Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles. We would like to call on our CESAFI 25 first runners-up, a gallant run for the University of Cebu Baby Webmasters. University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters is the CESAFI 25 first runners-up. A round of applause for the Baby Webmasters. Once again, let's give UC Main Baby Webmasters a round of applause.
Since Sunday pa ko ga-committed.
Ayun, bila ko niya. Kapoy na yung bata. Hindi ko kaganahan mo. Nice one.
Nice one.
Daghang salamat, University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters, CESAFI Season 25 first runners-up. And now, Ateneo Hoser, make some noise for your 5P champions, your 9th CESAFI crowned. Let's now welcome the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles. Adam Mangunlay, Kent Basa, Henry Christopher Sueco, Ben Shua, Ivan Cardenas, Jacob Lacson, Gabriel Kabibian, Boy Storley Jimena Jr., Kenan Rasmo, Jarek Rute, Deo Gabriel Gonzalez, Janry Risho, Ian Joseph Monterola, Kenan Ayodel, San Jemson Gaviola with her head coach, multi-titled Roel Rasmo. Assistant coaches are Francis 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐀𝐅𝐈, Elvin Rigodon, Lucky Karma, and Gio Lagoyo. CESAFI 2035 High School Champions. One big 5 for the Sacred Heart School Ateneo, the Cebu Magis Eagles. A history in the making for the Magis Eagles, the winningest high school team in the CESAFI, and defending their crown 45 straight years. Presenting the CESAFI 35 trophy is CESAFI Commissioner Felix Boy Chickenoy Jr. And now we will now proceed with our CESAFI 25 Medical 5 members. First member of Season 25 Medical 5 from the USJR Jaguar Cubs, Ryle Da Silva. Once again, Ryle Da Silva is our first member of CESAFI 35 Medical 5. Second member of CESAFI 25 Medical 5 from the University of Cebu Main Baby Webmasters, number 7, Marty Soto. Third member of Season 25 Medical 5 Our third member of the Season 25 Medical 5 from CITU Junior Wildcats, number 14, RJ Mendaros. Fourth member of the Medical 5 from the CAC Dragons, Kenneth Fuller. And completing Season 25 High School Medical 5 from the champions, number 1, Leon Ken Basa. Leon Basa completes the Medical 5 cast. Leon Basa is joined by Kenneth Fuller from CC Dragons, RJ Mendaros from CITU Junior Wildcats, Marty Luis Soto from UC Baby Webmasters, and from the Jaguar Cubs, Rael Da Silva. And your most awaited part, Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Season 25 High School Basketball Most Valuable Player. No questions from the champions, number 1, your Season 25 MVP, Leon Ken Basa. A well-deserved award for the Magis Eagles sophomore, Ken Basa. Averaging 14.89 points per game, 5.11 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Season 25 MVP for our high school division is Leon Ken Basa.
Good evening, Sugbo! Maayong gabi, CESAFI fans! That wraps up the Game 2 of the finals for the high school division. And once again, the defending champions didn't disappoint because the Magis Eagles are once again reigned as the champions. And together with me now are part of the Medical 5 who performed throughout the season. We have Soto from UC and Basa from Ateneo. First of all, congratulations, you guys. We also have CEC of Fuller, Basa of Ateneo, Mendaro CIT, and Da Silva of USJR.
Guys, being part of this Medical 5 is such a huge honor. What does this recognition mean to you, your teammates, coaches, and to the hard work and effort you've put through in this entire CESAFI season?
For me, it means a lot kay our all sacrifices na since summer pa lang nag-sacrifice na kami ng marami, and now nakuha na namin yung goal namin. And dyan lang.
What does this recognition mean to you, your teammates, coaches, and to the effort you've put through in this whole CESAFI season?
It means a lot kay wala gyud mi ga-expect nga maabot mi karon nga sa finals, and thankful kay nila coach nga nag-support na sila permi sa mua, gi-push mi nila even the lowest sa among part sa mua, and nagpasalamat ko sa UC community.
Guys, before we end this interview, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to behind this win of you, both of you?
I want to thank for our generous benefactor kila Sir Afshin, Sir Pat, Sir Franco, and to all Magis community here na nanood, nag-support sa amin, and to my family there, kila mama, kay papa, na pumunta pa dito para manood lang. And sa my family ko rin sa Palawan, to my friends there, kila Tito Gido, kila Tita Gia sa New Zealand, nanood pa. Shoutout ko sa akong family na nasa Karkar, and shoutout ko ni Ma'am Jess and ni Attorney Go and the UC community.
Alright, and that's it, Cesafi fans. Once again, the Medical Five for this season. We have Fuller of CSE, Basa of Ateneo, Mendaras of CIT, Soto of UC, and Da Silva of USJR. We are your courtside reporters. I'm Bella. And this is Jainika beside me, signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you to our courtside reporters. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our 5P champions, Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles. And right now, with our post-game statistics right here, we can see they are 79-57, a 22-point blowout by the Magis Eagles.
Yes, of course, and we can accredit that 22-point blowout to, of course, the disparity in the rebounds, which is 23, I should say. 23, and the points in the paint as well, a very huge margin. And we can see alone that Ateneo really dominated the paint and the boards, and with that they were able to get better looks and making it easier for their big men to score, especially giving more chances to the team to score, and the disparity as well in the field goal percentage. 19 out of 67 for UC, 28% compared to Ateneo's 32 out of 74, 43% from the field. And that's going to be it for our post-game statistics, ladies and gentlemen. A complete stomp from Ateneo.
And ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a bit more context on how this game went, the Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles have literally outclassed the Webmasters in almost every single major statistic right here. They have more assists, they have more rebounds, points especially, they have more points, but even their bench points are considerably much more than the Webmasters, and our leading scorers, of course, led by our season MVP and Mythical 5 member Lian Kent Basa with 18 points, 11 rebounds. Just absolute insanity from this young man right here. Has a bright future ahead of him.
Yep, absolutely. And the rest followed, of course, by Gonzalez, one of the later acquisitions of Ateneo. You know, transferring from his old school to Ateneo, and now Gonzalez able to put up 17 in a finals, in a game, giving Ateneo that finals championship, or giving them Ateneo that 5th peat. And Resho as well, another player who stepped up in that third and fourth quarter, knocking down some big threes down the stretch. And it was just a complete outclass of Ateneo over UC. And in that first half, it looked very close, but in similar fashion to game one, Ateneo just pulled ahead once that second half started. That third quarter, where they outscored UC 24 to 19. And in that fourth, where as well another outscore. This time not as much, but still an impressive feat. 9 to 18. If we total that second half point margin, UC only scored 13 to Ateneo's 37 in that second half.
Absolutely amazing stuff from Ateneo, not just offensively, but defensively as well. They were able to contain the top shooters from the Webmasters, especially in the names that we are all familiar with, such as Duverte, Mamza, Bulagsak. They weren't shooting lights out in this game, all thanks to the defense created by the Magis Eagles, because they've limited, for the entire second half, just as what my partner Ben has already mentioned, 13 points in the entire second half. Just goes to show how strong Ateneo de Cebu Magis Eagles are defensively.
Yeah, they held Mamza, one of the leading scorers for UC, only down to 3 points. He only made one field goal, and that was the three-pointer that he made, I believe, in that second or third quarter. And ever since then, Mamza has just been a non-factor in terms of offensive scoring for UC. And of course, Ateneo ended up lifting the season 25 trophy, completing the 5-peat aspirations, the most winning team in high school CESAFI history.
They are indeed the most winning, the winningest now in the high school category. To top it all off, it is a 5-peat, 5 straight championships for this Magis Eagles squad. That is a very, very difficult thing to do, especially now at this day and age, where talented players such as those members in the Mythical Five, players as talented as Fuller, Mendaros, and Basa, who's in the championship team, Soto, those players all around, all over in Cebu, just couldn't hold a candle to the chemistry being shown tonight by the Magis Eagles.
I mean, the Magis Eagles, they earned this. As someone who has seen them perform as well off-season leading up to the CESAFI season 25, this has been a combination of all the sweat, effort, and tears that they have given to the sport of basketball, and they have earned this 5-peat.
Earning this 5-peat was not easy, especially considering they had to go through a slew of talent in this season. We have Rael De Silva, actually the 5th member of the Mythical Five, who was also a standout player for USJR. But ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for me, Casey Riborja, and Ben Ferraren. This has been a very good night for CESAFI and Cebuano basketball as a whole. Let's pass it over to our courtside reporter, Jainica, for our player of the game.
CESAFI fans, what a night here at Cebu Coliseum. The Magis Eagles have done it, and they secured their 5-peat championship title. And the Magis Eagles have proved everyone why they are the kings of high school division. And we have here the parents and the CESAFI season 25 Finals MVP Lion Kent Basa, who helped the Magis Eagles make history tonight. Lion, congratulations in this huge win. This was more than a game. It was a championship that made you seal the championship and victory. Can you walk us through how did the Magis Eagle prepare in the entire season?
Stick to the game plan, follow coach's system, trust each other, and all out every quarter.
Lian, now that the 5-peat is official, how does it feel that you were able to lift the trophy and give your teammates and coaches a memorable win tonight?
Wala akong masabi. We're very thankful lang na nakuha namin yung 5-peat, and yeah.
And to the proud parents, what is your message to your son, Lion Kent Basa, on his historical win tonight?
Shoutout po sa aming family dyan sa Palawan, sa
sa aming mga kaibigan, and shoutout kay attorney, and sa aming mga kamag-anak sa Canada, kay Guido, and siyempre sa lahat, sa Magis Eagles family, and
Shoutout sa Taganara, Palawan at sa mga Manlubatan Warriors pala. Ipon-ipon nanonood dyan ngayon. Maraming salamat sa suporta. At sa mga pamilya namin, Mahinay, Basa, Argonsola, maraming salamat din sa suporta. Nanonood sila ngayon sa New Zealand, kapatid ko, at si kapatid ko sa Ritoba, si Joan, at ang mga kapatid ko dyan sa Nara. Shout out sa inyo.
Lion, lastly, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to for helping you and the team reach this incredible milestone?
Shout out. I want to thank to our generous benefactor, kila Sir Pat, Sir Ash, Sir Afshin, Sir Franco, na walang sawang suporta, and sa mga coaches na walang sawang suporta sa amin sa Magis community, sa mga teammates ko, and yung laro na to ay binibigay ko sa amin, sa mga senior namin.
Absolutely amazing. CESAFI fans, you heard it. The part of Magis Eagles team that just made a history with 5-peat. What a night, what a team, and what a championship. Truly unforgettable, and Magis Eagles are the truly kings of the high school division of CESAFI. We would also like to thank our sponsors for making this season possible. Virginia Basta Hotdog, Virginia Smart Communications, and PLDT keeping with us all connected. Crayon Love, the official CESAFI merchandise provider. Cebu Landmasters, we build you with your home. Molten and Mikasa, the official game balls of CESAFI. Sonak, your trusted technology partner. Kick, the next generation customizable mobile experience. Our way, our rules. Puso P, your game, your community, and PLDT Home and Smart Communications, bringing the strongest connectivity to your home and beyond. So once again, thank you, CESAFI, and Lian, and the proud parents. Congratulations, and say bye to our CESAFI fans.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rules, we make them.
Limits, we go beyond them.
One size fits all? Hard pass. Introducing a groundbreaking DigiFlex mobile experience. Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority and customize all you want, because the real flex is when everything is built to your rules. Kick Mobile. Our way, our rules.
Ang sarap gumising sa umaga, sa tuwing naaamoy na ang luto ni nanay, ang daing at tinapay, at lalong-lalo na Virginia hotdogs, wala nang ibang gusto. Virginia hotdogs, ito ang baon kong paborito. Basta hotdog, Virginia.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now! Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Please, umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
belle turbando al riposo, 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐿𝐿 d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, 𝐂𝐄𝐒𝐿𝐿 d'amor.
Wow! Sumakses dahil abot kaya? Uy! Sumakses dahil walang arte! Wow! Sumakses dahil walang tigil! With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid, sumakses din ako! Mag-Fiber Prepaid na!
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters. 20 years of masterful development.
Rules, we make them.
Limits, we go beyond them.
One size fits all? Hard pass. Introducing a groundbreaking DigiFlex mobile experience. 𝐂𝐄𝐒 Mobile. Download the 𝐂𝐄 app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority and customize all you want, because the real flex is when everything is built to your rules. 𝐂𝐄 Mobile. Our way, our rules.
Ang sarap gumising sa umaga, sa tuwing naaamoy na ang luto ni nanay, ang daing at tinapay, at lalong-lalo na Virginia hotdogs, wala nang ang ibang gusto. Virginia hotdogs, ito ang baon kong paborito. Basta hotdog, Virginia.
Hindi aabot ang data!
Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now! Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Hindi umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, 𝐂𝐄𝐒 d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, 𝐂𝐄𝐒 d'amor.
Wow! Sumakses dahil abot kaya? Uy! Sumakses dahil walang arte! Wow! Sumakses dahil walang tigil! With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid, sumakses din ako! Mag-Fiber Prepaid na!
Every land is the same, but what we do with it separates a builder from a master. To us, it is more than just creating space. It's about building places where dreams can become reality. Where businesses have room to grow, passions have its corner to thrive in. Every milestone has a space for it to happen. We put our heart into every project, and we are committed to deliver the extraordinary time and time again. With masterful leadership, a wide array of quality development, and 20 years of genuine real estate service, we're not just builders. We are landmasters.